Hey folks, it's Larry Larizano. I moved back inside here. It's a little inclement outside. Inclement. You know, because we're in Colorado and it's not a bad night. It's raining, it's snowing, it's sleeting, it's hailing. But that's about it. Not that much, right? And it's cold. Hands get red and cold and icy. I still got my hat on. So, would you like to know anything about the car? Do you have any questions?
Tell me why you're here and not outside.
What, you weren't listening? I said it's inclement outside.
Inclement?
Isn't that the word, inclement?
You're an inclement?
Like climate, and it's inclement?
I can't, I guess I'm an inclement.
Like I said, okay, I'm going to repeat it again. It was raining, it was snowing, it was sleeting.
And it's dark.
It was hailing.
And it's dark outside, that's why you came here.
Oh, yeah, dark. Well, they got dark everywhere.
What do you mean?
I mean, if you're in Florida, you can't say it was snowing, raining, hailing, and sleeting all in the same hour, right?
No.
But you can say it was dark. Okay, it was dark. That's another reason why I came here, in the light.
And where is this? This is, what, some state in Colorado?
This is Colorado is a state.
And it's Denver, and a lot of people don't even know where Denver is. So can you explain a little bit for the people who don't know?
Denver is right east of the Rockies, the Rocky Mountains, which go across the beautiful United States of America. The beautiful Rockies that stem from the Canadian Rockies all the way down to the Arizona Rockies. This is the Colorado Rockies, and Denver is right east of the Rockies. We are at the foothills. If you were to step outside and look up, you would see, in walking distance, the first small mountains into the Rockies. But even though we are at the foothills, we're at 6,000 feet. They don't call this mile-high city for nothing. And we're a little bit higher than that here. What else would you like to know? What?
I'm going to ask you about, what do you think about the trackpad controlling? You remember the older one had the thing where you go right, this way, this way, this way, and this one has the trackpad. You just do it with your finger and navigate things on the screen. What do you think about it? You think it's better?
Are you speaking English or what? What do you mean trackpad? Oh, well, trackpad. I used to have that at home. You know, you run on the thing and you just move like this, and you get really good. That's kind of lose that weight. Is that what you're talking about?
No, they started calling that in 1995.
I was in 1995. Nobody was talking about trackpads and no cars.
No, on those $3,000 laptops, you just move your finger and the mouse moves.
Oh, you mean that thing on the side there that moves all the buttons and everything, and it's a pain in the butt?
Yeah, that thing.
It's a pain in the butt.
They replaced it with the ball.
I don't like it.
You don't like
I have to spend too much time wondering where I'm going to press, and my eyes are going off the road, and that's called dangerous. That's dangerous.
Or high-tech dangerous.
High technical dangerous.
Yeah.
So you can get in a nice high-tech accident. That's what I think.
High-tech
But
accident.
now my Lexus 450H, I like that H. It doesn't have that. It has just a nice button. You move back and forth. A nice little button you press when you want to click into something. And it's very defined. You know, you're here, you're there, you're there, you're there. It's not this thing floating around, and it's almost like you gotta get a target and just, okay, I got it. And then you press the button and you're in there. How do you do that when you're driving? Huh?
The other thing's so much easier. You just hold it like the stick shift. It's like a stick shift, and you just move it here, here, there, and there. Much easier.
Yeah, that's better.
And you navigate. You just go doom, 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 doom. It's just a little light. You go, just line it up with the thing you want to press.
But this thing goes everywhere. Here's your options: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? But this thing goes not just where the options are. It goes up here, down there. So you just gotta forget about driving. Forget about driving. It's good that the car drives itself, because you can't drive while you're doing that. That's why the car drives itself.
What do you think about the nice, comfortable seats? They're a little more comfortable than the other car you have.
Well, for you, because you're little, and they're little seats. I'm bigger. For me, they're little seats. They're not that comfortable. My elbow's here, and my other elbow's here. So I'm driving like this in that car. Is that comfortable? Huh?
It's cozy.
Only if I open the window I can get my elbow out, get a little room. Cozy, yeah, it's a nice word for it.
And what do you think about the mirror?
The mirror?
Yeah.
You mean the side mirror?
Yeah, the side mirror.
Side mirrors are good. It's good. It does. You know what's good about the side mirror? I'll tell you one thing good about the side mirror that the 2011 Lexus 450H
Don't got.
If there's a car coming up in my blind spot back here, and there's always that split second you can't see it. You know what I mean? A little yellow light appears and says, that's telling you that there's a car in your blind spot. And as soon as it gets up to here where you can see it, the light goes off. That's a good feature. That can save somebody's life. That's a good feature.
Tell me more about how it dries itself.
How what?
How it dries itself.
What I've noticed, you're in the lane. Here's a lane. If you go out of the lane, it goes beep, 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 and it steers you back in the lane. Now, if you're intending to go outside the lane and you didn't put your blinkers, when you put your blinkers on, it disables that. So that doesn't work. That's how that separates that. But if you would, say you didn't put your blinker on, you're in a rush and you want to go in the lane, now you're fighting the car. Your car is turning this way and you're turning that way. Because you can't always put your blinker on. I know it's the law. But all of a sudden, the car there, you're going 70 miles an hour, he's going 30, and you got to go shoom. Well, while you're going shoom, this car wants to go boom. Right back again. So you fight it. That's how the car drives itself.
So it wants you to crash.
Hey, it's a chance of snow. You saw it on the...
Yeah, chance of snow? Oh, 1% of snow. What's all that white stuff?
It said 1%.
Yeah, it's not gonna snow.